Hello, my loves. Look, I know that there are some of you who've gotten a little bit upset that in addition to the skits, Shah is now doing storylines, and we've got something to say about that, haven't we?
Womp, womp.
What? No, Jesus, no, sorry, look, Shah hates conflict, okay? She does not like confrontation, she hates drama, she is not about that life, okay?
I am.
But Shah ain't, okay? In fact, the reason she's in this little pickle is because she spent too much time trying to please everyone, okay? Whenever she uploaded a skit, what was everyone saying in the comments?
We want more Marjorie's. We want more me a lot.
And then when she'd upload those, the comments were all,
we miss the skits. We miss the old stuff. Bring it back.
The thing is, Shah is still doing both of those things.
However, the FYP keeps pushing me out because despite what some of you might think, I'm actually a fan favourite.
Annoyingly, she does bring in the most views, okay? But ultimately, all Shah is trying to do is just give the fans what they want, okay? They live for the drama, they live for the plot. But if that is not for you, that is absolutely fine. What Shah will do going forward is at the top of all of her videos, she will either put if it's a skit or a storyline. So if you don't want to stick around for the storyline, you can scroll on. If you don't want to stick around for the skit, you can scroll on.
But if you don't like Shah's content and you stick around to watch it anyway, then babe, you're still a fan.
Would you stop being so confrontational? Okay, you're the reason we're in this mess. This hate train started when you showed up.
Yeah, you guys were chomping at the bit for Marjorie's. We introduced a woman-loving women storyline and suddenly everyone's hating. And during Pride Month, no less.
Yeah, speaking of those storylines, okay, now some of you have said that the romance plots, the love things make you cringe. I guarantee you that any cringe you feel watching it pales in comparison to the cringe Shah feels when she's filming it, okay? But she knows it's what you guys want, so she does it, okay? But she does it through gritted teeth.
And let's be honest, I know a lot of you are only hating because Shah has more chemistry with thin air than you do with anyone in your life right now.
Mia, we are trying to diffuse this situation, not make it worse. Another thing we saw was that people were like, oh, I can't believe she's doing it in a nursery. I don't want to burst the bubble or nothing, but you realise this ain't a real nursery, right? It is all make-believe.
And at least our imaginary characters wait for the imaginary nursery to be empty. Parents, I'm pretty sure you're getting up to all sorts with your kids sleeping 3 feet away on the other side of the wall at home.
Anyway, look, Shah had a bit of a wobble yesterday, okay? She let the comments get to her. She did not take her own advice and she took a few of the videos down off her TikTok page.
But I'm going to be restoring all of those today because we don't give in to bullies here.
And going forward, Shah is going to follow her own advice, okay? So any videos like that, any comments, she's not going to read them. She's not going to engage in them, okay? Other people's opinion of her are none of her business, okay? So you carry on doing you and she's going to do her and she's just going to go back to her little nursery bubble with her fans and continue giving them what they want.
That also means I'm not going anywhere either.
Exactly, she ain't going nowhere because the fans absolutely love her. Now, speaking of the fans, first of all, Shah's seen all the messages, the hundreds and hundreds of them, and she loves you all. Thank you so much. Secondly, for everyone who went in on the fandom because you don't like what they do, darling, if seeing a group of people being happy because they've all found something they enjoy bothers you, sweetheart, you need to get yourself an hobby. Do you know what I mean?
And maybe a friend or two.
Mia! Look, bottom line, Charlotte loves what she does, okay? The fans love what she does, and ultimately it all comes down to them. She's going to carry on doing what the fans want. Like I said, she's going to make a tweak here and there. She'll tone down the spiciness, and she will put at the top whether or not it's a skit or a storyline, okay? Ultimately, she don't want the drama. She ain't about that life, okay? And she cannot wait to see you all on the 15th. So, that's me signing off. Have you got anything to say?
To anyone that actually made a video intended to hurt Shah, I'm sorry you didn't have the following to actually monetize your little 15 minutes, but thanks for all the extra traffic you sent Shah's way. Because of all those extra views, I can treat her to a lovely meal tonight, so I'll be sure to raise a glass in your honour.
Oh my God, we're going to get cancelled.
Evening.
Good evening, Tabitha, your mummy's here.
Oh, it's not just me tonight.
Daddy's here too. That's it. Come over to your Mummy and Daddy. There we go. She had a good day? Yeah, she's had an absolutely lovely day today. I took loads of photos so they're all on the app for you. Great, well, bye then. Come on, babe. Bye. Hey, Marjorie, I heard you wanted to see me before I head home. Hello, my love. Right. Tabitha's parents. Yeah. I've made a complaint. Oh? Well, it's Tabitha's mum, to be more specific. She reckons you were flirting with Dad. I don't even need to know any context to that. I can assure you I definitely wasn't. Oh, I know you weren't. I even explained to her that you are a happily married woman. Right. Anyway, she said that you shouldn't be referring to him as Daddy. Did she have a problem with me calling her Mummy? She didn't say anything about that, but then again, she was just solely focused on you flirting with Dad. Fine, I won't call them Mummy and Daddy anymore. Okay.
A few days later.
Evening. Evening. Tabitha, your mum and dad are here. Tabitha, just play over there for a minute, okay? I need to talk to your teacher. You're referring to us as mum and dad now, are you? You weren't happy with me calling you mummy and daddy? Yeah, I didn't think it was very appropriate. But now that you're calling us mum and dad, it's brainwashed Tabitha into calling us mum and dad, okay? She don't call us mummy and daddy no more. We're just mum and dad to her. Would you like me to stop calling you mum and dad? Well, yes, please, okay? I liked it when my child called us mummy and daddy, okay? I just don't want you to call us mummy and daddy. Very well. Tabitha, would you like to go get your stuff at your tray now? That's it. Your parents are ready to leave. That's right, darling. Yeah, mummy and daddy, we're ready now, okay? Parents? Well, the last I checked, you were. At least that's what's on Tabitha's paperwork. Look, we just want to be known as mummy and daddy. Then you're going to have to let me refer to you as mummy and daddy. Fine, okay, but don't be so flirty about it, okay? Because I swear, when you're calling him daddy, you're calling him daddy. Respectfully, your husband isn't exactly my type. Tabitha, your mummy and daddy are waiting. That was a cheap shot. Get down. Morning. Morning! How's Celia today? She's fine. Great, I was told to tell you that we're nearly running out of formula for her, so if you could bring in some more, that'd be great. Yeah, I know, you've been hounding me for ages about it. There. Great, could I just get you to just sign it in, please? What? It's a new policy. Oh. There. Bye. Reese? Yeah? Celia's mum signed in some formula, but I feel like I must be reading the numbers wrong, because otherwise, if I'm not, it's expired. Oh, let's have a look. No, Jodie, you're not reading this wrong. This formula is expired. Oh, goody for me, I can read dates. Yeah. Is that the form she signed it in with? Oh, yeah, she literally signed it in this morning. Who wrote Celia's name? Mum did. Mum wrote this. Yeah. Right, leave it with me, Jodie. Okay. You're Celia's mum? Yeah. Hi. You signed in some expired formula for Celia this morning. Did I? Yeah. It's right here. Why don't you go ahead and take a look at that? Notice anything odd about it? Should I? You spelled Celia wrong. Oh, well, how is it spelled? You don't know how to spell your own daughter's name? It's really not that deep. Yeah, that's what I thought. Did you know that all the clothes in Celia's bag are filthy? What is a nursery? Yeah, I'm not talking about normal nursery mess. I filled out all the clothes in her bag and they all stunk of urine. Well, she has a baby. She has accidents. And what about your son in preschool? He doesn't have accidents. His smell exactly the same. Oh, do you know what? I don't even have to deal with this, okay? I'm going to go get my kids. Oh, unfortunately, you can't. What do you mean I can't? Social services, I've got both of them in the office. They're talking to your son right now. They're particularly interested to know why they always cry going home with you, but never cry going home with their grandma. You called social services? Yeah. So I seriously doubt you're going to end up leaving here with any kids today. Oh, we will see about that. I can petition to get them back. How exactly are you going to do that? You can't even spell their names. Libby, what are you playing with? Oh, Jake, no, we don't snatch her off our friends. Jake, that's not kind. Evening. Good evening. Jake, do you want to go and get your stuff out of your tray? How's he been today? He's been okay. It's been a little bit of an up and down day, truthfully. Oh, really? Why's that? Well, I noticed that Jake keeps snatching toys and then running away saying, ew. He does? Yeah, but the thing that's really caught my attention is it's not like random or anything. It's one particular child that he keeps doing it to. Wouldn't happen to be Libby, would it? Would there be a reason for him to specifically be doing it to Libby? You tell me. Sorry, I'm lost. Isn't Libby that new girl? Yes. Recently moved here from Albania, didn't she? That's right. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Wait, you have a problem with their family moving here? Look, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to be painted as a racist, but what I will say, I'm not going to stop Jake from doing what he's doing. Okay, would you mind waiting here just for 2 seconds? Sure? Great.
A few moments later.
Oh yeah, I'm really hoping Charlotte's got the wrong end of the stick here, but I thought I'd just hear it from the horse's mouth. I'm assuming this is about the new girl. That little girl that Jake keeps snatching stuff off and saying ew to. Yes, that one. What about her? Well, it's really weird because Jake has never ever shown that kind of behaviour before, so it seems to me somebody has taught him that. I don't know anything about that, but if you want me to tell him that what he's doing is wrong, I'm not going to say that to him. On what planet could you possibly condone what it is that he is doing to a poor innocent little girl? Innocent? Oh, here we go. You think that little girl's innocent, okay? Her family are coming over here and taking our jobs. Oh, jobs. Janice, exactly what jobs of yours have any immigrant family taken? Well, not mine specifically, because I've chosen not to work. Oh. But other people's jobs, okay? They're taking other people's. Do you know, I cannot believe in 2024 I am having to have this conversation with people, but you've been telling Jake enough things at home that he's actually come in with a hatred towards that girl, and he probably has absolutely no idea why he doesn't like her. He knows enough about why he doesn't like her. No, that is why you don't like her, okay? Jake has never had a problem with anyone in this classroom, and the fact that you are teaching him to actively hate and bully people is beyond the pale. Look, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, okay? This is just mine. Fine, okay, look, obviously there is nothing that I can say here that is going to undo that racist mentality, okay? It is set. However, Jake is actually a lovely little boy, so I will not allow you to poison his mind like this. So I'm going to make it my mission to teach him to be as tolerant and loving and kind to everybody as possible. Fine, then I'll just pull him out the nursery and you won't get my fees anymore. Darling, I've got a wait list as long as my arm. You really think I'm worried about losing your fees?